Welcome, Gemini. This is Regina from Pacific Tarot, getting ready to do your meditation message. This is intended to support you whenever you find it. It's for anyone with a Gemini placement or anyone who resonates with this reading. I want to thank all of you for liking and subscribing and supporting me in all the ways that you do. It is deeply appreciated. I thank you. Let's get started, Gemini, with your overall energy. The Nine of Cups. The Nine of Cups is indicating a deep sense of gratitude, of fulfillment, and appreciation for the abundance in your life at this time. Something you have completed, something you have received is giving you supreme satisfaction, not only in the thing itself, but in the process whereby you gained it. This is your cups being full. This is you enjoying all of the abundance that you enjoy, that you've gained, and that you are surrounding yourself with at this time. This card has a little bit of an indulgence vibe to it, an overindulgence vibe. So some area of your life, particularly the way in which you're feeding your emotions, your imagination, your sense of comfort and security, you may be overindulging slightly. You may be extremely focused on a sense of protection that can almost keep others out. However, this is done with the best intentions, and that enjoyment, satisfaction, and contentment are key goals for you in your life at this time. In the present, we have the Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups is your fantastic empathy, your ability to recognize when others need support. This is also that need that you see in others for support, bringing up for you an opportunity that you have overcome in which you suffered, had to expose yourself to something that you recognized wasn't good for you. This is you taking ownership of your feelings, protecting your feelings, and working through this sadness, this heartache, this difficulty that has shown to you that you are stronger than you thought. What you thought was a weakness actually has ended up producing this strength in your compassion and ability to support others. Others are drawn to you for your ability to reflect your vulnerabilities to them in a way that's instructive, that's helpful and supportive, and just your ability to expose your vulnerabilities is a tremendous support to others who are recognizing this in you. You are drawing something to you at this time, Gemini. You are pulling in something, and the Nine of Cups indicates that you are pulling in those things that best support your ability to heal and to share that love and flow with others. In the past, we have the Four of Cups, and indeed, you are similarly experiencing a way of receiving your wishes, receiving the things that you've asked for, practicing manifesting your desires in such a way that your life has turned into something that where you no longer recognize the work you did to obtain your desires. This is a result of this deep alignment that you are experiencing between who you are and what you want. And you are practicing taking steps to build this emotional and spiritual foundation for yourself, particularly for those of you that are creators, caretakers. This is a time when you are structuring your domestic environment in a way that supports your feelings, your emotions, your creative capacity. And this may be leading to a kind of restlessness because of this slight disconnect between what you imagined would be your fulfillment, being other people supplying your needs, as opposed to the way you are now realizing that you are the support, you are the source of all of your happiness. In your future, you have the Empress. And the Empress, with all of these cups, Gemini, is showing you to be, in fact, magnetizing your powers, coming into your empowerment. This ability to draw something to you is just one part of the abilities, the power to generate new ideas, to be productive, to be generous, to invest in everything around you, to appreciate the abundance of your environment. So this is the Queen of Cups having graduated to the Empress status. So you are moving to a place of complete fulfillment, of complete ability to receive, understanding that it is the receiving of ideas that helps, the receiving of support, love, attention, nurturance that leads you to this place of empowerment and leads you to the generation of ideas, growth, new ventures, new opportunities, new relationships that are balanced and loving, protective, and creative, pleasurable. This is a beautiful turn towards the pleasure in your life, the rewards of your love and attention. And the Queen of Cups is clarified by the Five of Swords and the Seven of Wands. It is always surprising to you with all of this flow in your life that there are others that are not happy or pleased that you are happy or moving more closely to the things that you desire. Your recognition that there is gossip, negative feedback, criticism, and general negativity, hurtful words, dismissal, discredit. These things are things that have deeply wounded you in the past and you are aware of, but you're also aware of the insignificance of these things, where it would have stopped you, hurt you, deeply wounded you in the past perhaps. You now understand this is really not a source of concern. This is not enough to detract you from your path, where in the past you would have been derailed. However, you are learning to set clear boundaries for yourself. You are very clear that you're on the path of your abundance, your growth, your generosity, your comfort, and you are setting clear boundaries around you to clarify to others this zone of pleasure, abundance, gratitude, wealth, prosperity that includes your emotional well-being, that elevates that emotional well-being to recognize that you are only truly qualified to receive what is good for you, those things that you want and know serve you. You're definitely on your path, and your shininess right now is a source of tension for others, but that is helping you to cut those away from you that do not serve you and don't have your best intentions at heart. I'm going to select a Wild Elemental Oracle card at this time, and I pulled the Giraffe. So I'm going to look the giraffe up, and the book says, Giraffe points out that deep in your heart you knew some of this already. Your intuition and foresight, even though you may not been able to explain why you knew this, you did. Listen to your gut. You are also being asked to search your heart and gut, or your discernment, to see how things feel to you. If it feels good, move forward. If something feels off, search to see if there is a hidden fear. If there is, look to healing that fear. If not, listen to that small voice telling you to look in another direction. I'm going to leave this here, Gemini, and thank you for a beautiful reading. Until next time, namaste